Yo. 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 Yo, yo, yo. What's up, boys? Surprise stream? Toes, how's it going? It's not a surprise stream. Live when I told you guys I would be. I said we'd be live either right before new content or right after new content. Whoa, 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 dude, I need to stop doing this. One of these days it's actually going to send. Anytime I'm on Pale Tools and I get soft banned with the SBC still completed, I'll then go back to console, I'll then hit it, and then forget that I don't have the command in. Not good. Went from 30k yesterday to 350k just from League SBCs. I'm telling you, brother. League SBCs are the way. As much as I want you guys to grind as many 82+20s as humanly possible, my two main goals are to show you guys how easy it is to make coins and fodder from League SBCs, and how infinite the 77+ times 5s, aka the Team of Season craftings are. Literally insane. From your tips yesterday on YouTube? Hey, W, man. Glad it's helping. I was the chessboard on the YouTube account. Hey. Got a tradable Team of Season from the Lib Sud Pack. Nice. Did you enjoy the 14,000 coins for like a 96 rated or whatever you got? Dude, it's such a joke. Job to Dortmund, here we go. Dortmund is paying its left kidney for Job. Dude, I am so happy Sunderland didn't bend over. But I need premiums, upgrades to get commons. You have provisions you can do for the week. You have provisions, League SBCs, dailies. But yeah, tomorrow we should get premiums, which will give you guys a lot more. I say you guys because we still have what? Let's look. I tried as best as I can. I said I'm going to try to get to 0 premium packs by today. I have 285 left. I have 5 82+20s I built out, so we'll do like a mini opening with those and keep grinding. We're going to be very close to 1,000 Team of Season crafting upgrades. I have all the dailies from yesterday. Haven't touched those yet. It's becoming a problem, man. Well, we got 12 minutes before new content. Do you think we get anything today? 860, 77 times 5s, but no 0 commons. So I would wait until 12 minutes from now, do the commons in that, keep building up that way. And then after that, if you're still wanting to grind for the day, maybe do some like League SBCs and stuff too. Maybe save your commons for League SBCs as well if it's a League SBC card. Build up more packs that way, but then just full send tomorrow. The only other thing to keep in mind too, Deaton, and I fall victim of this all the time, I'm even doing the math now. Your 860, 77 times 5s, along with the other dailies and everything you'll be doing from now until the end of the promo, you're going to have probably that 860 turn into very close to 800 plus premiums, which then will turn right back into 800 plus Team of Season crafting upgrades if you so choose to put them back. Make sure you have enough time to get everything done if your goal is to get to 0 by the end of this promo. If not, you'll have some stuff left over for shapeshifters and stuff too, which isn't the worst thing in the world. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy the stream today, smack the like button, subscribe if you do. We'll be live until, what time's the final? 2 hours after new content? Yeah. We'll see. I might go to the gym to watch the game. Who scored for France? Mbappe and Elise? Cherokee with the 7.1. W. I don't really want to run out of packs, to be fair. I want to keep making coins and cards and getting more packs for shapeshifters. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm honestly considering... This kind of sounds counterintuitive to what my grind is. But I'm low-key kind of considering building towards, or if we get over 1,000 of these packs, which I think will be 1,250 to 1,500, stay at 1,000 again, And then hope and pray that we get more dailies and a new version of like the Team of Season crafting upgrade for shapeshifters. That'd be sick. Because yeah, it is really fun building these. Not gonna lie. But the likelihood that we get premium league specifics after Team of the Season is probably low. But also, too, I wonder if they're going to refresh the 8220s after Tuesday. Shapeshifter crafting upgrade usually comes out. We'll have to pay attention to Foot Scoreboard to see if there's any post on it. Yeah, because I'm sure they'll have... I mean, I feel like most grinds, even leading up to Team of the Season, had some sort of pack or objective thing. Dude, imagine for the Team of the Season crafting upgrades if there was an objective with it that reset every time you maxed it. So if like the thing was get to 100 packs made from it and you get like the bonus rewards, you could prestige and do it again for the next 100, and you just do that over and over and over. Good morning. Good afternoon, sir. How are we? Packed any more notable Ultimate Team seasons besides Messi? Nope. Just Messi so far. We packed some horrible ones that were like 96 rated, like the Arsenal women's card. I shouldn't say they're horrible. They just don't have value. Not gonna lie though, I can't wait to get back on League SBCs. I kind of miss it. This is such a good grind, but I kind of miss League SBCs. And I don't mean like, oh, you can do a run here and there. I mean becoming a degenerate on League SBCs again. Because we put all our degeneracy into these. Crafting upgrades is my degeneracy. You have done 0 dailies today? Do them quick before new content. You have, what, 8 minutes? Get on your pale tools. I have a lot of 83s, 84s, 87s, and 88s in the club. I did some icons off stream to get some coins and to get rid of my dupe storage, which was really nice because what the exact needed for these, I was able to clear my club of 87s and 88s and my dupe storage of those. I was able to get rid of some higher rated stuff and mainly have it so it's, if we look now. Yo, DJ, thank you for the follow, buddy. We still have the bussies, 85s, and then 84s, 83s. So we'll have to take some of this dupe storage and fix it still. I'm Bella from YouTube. Hey, welcome over. The SBC is so cheap right now. 13K for a run from scratch, 4K for the lib section. Also, too, remember, if you guys are crafting Team of the Season crafting upgrades and doing that while you're doing League SBCs, the amount of times you're going to get Acuna, Ledesma, and Cotes from the Team of the Season crafting upgrades, and then them and other gold cards from Lib and Sud from the packs and League SBCs. You're not every time paying for all 3 of those cards. So it's even cheaper. And you're getting silvers too along the way. So you're not paying for all the silvers as well. Best SBC for getting rid of fodder? Getting rid of fodder and making it so that you can do more of the 8220s is the low end, like 82, 83, 84 fodder. Put it into Team of the Week upgrade, the 84 plus. If you have higher end fodder and you're not doing the version 2 and you're just doing version 1, you have a bunch of 87s, 88s, 89s and stuff, but no 90s. You have 7 minutes. I'm sure we're going to get a new one, but right now the 91 plus icon pick allows you to do exactly, I think it's 7 87s for a jumbo gold pack, exactly 8 88s for a premium Electrum, I think it is. And then an 88 raid squad for a jumbo gold pack, and then premium Electrum again for an 89 squad. So that's not bad to clear, have a chance at a good icon. But I'm hoping we get a mega pack or something in one of them today. If they start giving us jumbo gold packs and mega packs, we're cooking. If anything, the jumbos are better because a lot of the, I don't know if you guys noticed this, chem styles this year, a lot of the common ones are better than a lot of the rare ones. Like Hunters and Shadows still have value, but you'll notice a lot of other ones have better value. And I think that's due to stats are so good on cards that people would rather take less in 3 areas rather than more stats in 2 areas. Running out on League 1 fodder. All right, T-minus 5 minutes, boys. I need to make sure I did all my dailies that I wanted to do. There we go. Oh, shoot. I was going to finish the Prem icon. Or Team Season, I mean. Any team this season, an 85 overall rating. We ain't putting Bussy in. He's lying, chat. Do your player picks with all fodder? I mean, you can do player picks if you want. Buying interviews, bronzes and silvers for 200 and then putting League 1 fodder, but the return on them is poor. Thoughts on the U.S. men's national team game? I watched the start of the game at the gym. Watched them score in the first minute. Was like, oh wow, our D team has a chance against Turkey's A. And then they stopped trying. And their true form came out in American fashion. Yeah, I turned the game off at halftime. Got my groceries done. Ooh, what sold? Fighters, anything up to 81 rated. Put that in player picks to craft anything you want. No shot, dude. No, bruh. Judo, what's up, buddy? I'm in LA right now, and things are looking very crappy. Family's staying inside for safety. Dang, man. Hopefully you guys are okay, dude. I haven't been paying too close of attention to what's going on there. I just know stuff's going on. Yeah, hopefully it calms down soon, man. That's scary. So, Ish, if you're not trolling or rage baiting, genuine question. If you're not caring about the scale of the unlimited, you're putting, what, 5 cards in to get 1 card back for player picks versus putting 8 cards in and getting 5 back for crafting upgrades? Surely you run out way faster with everything. But also, too, it's probably easier on the flip side to craft one quickly with either dupes or off leagues, depending on what your grind is. Player picks are just dead. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to get in them. If player picks can be good for 85s and 86s, I'd consider putting some in. Once soup storage hits 100, all goes out the window. Alright, guys. New content time. What do we got? No exchanges yet. Rip. Daily login. Mixed hero. Thank you, EA. Thank you, EA. This is exactly what we need. It's a 91 plus, though. I would have preferred 90 plus, so we could put a 90 in. But that's not a bad place for 87s and 88s. So we'll keep that in mind. Refresh of the other stuff. Rest of the world. Super Dailies, Team of Season Grind, eFigs, Bundesliga Team of Season. An 84 and an 85 team. With a Super... Dude, I like how they're doing this, man. Look at this. 85 squad for a Super League pack. Team of Season needed in that. That's not bad. Did I miss an icon? Or did they remove the icon and just bring out the hero? Because they have the 93 Encore, but that was there before, right? So no icon, but we got a hero. This isn't bad at all. For 4 cards, too, you're barely submitting anything. You're getting rid of a lot of dupe storage. You're getting decent packs back. This will be like, what, 2,000 coins? I don't know how much that would be. Maybe another 1.5 to 2K. And then Jumbo Gold Pack here. So you could put your 89s in here. Yeah, honestly, I like that. Like I said, I would have much rather have been a 90 plus. So that we could get a 90 and put it into the other one. Ice raids are going on? Dang. Any heroes with 3, 4 plus plays? I have no idea. That's a good question, though. Mumbo doesn't exit for content? Nope, we go straight in. All right, did we get any Evos or anything? I normally don't look at that stuff, nor care. W. Nice little 850 there. Exactly what I needed. Crazy profiling. I'm just hoping we don't get martial law put in place. It's early Sanctuary City. This is just dumb overreach. Luka came? Is it AC Milan card now? Oh, it's end of an era. Dude, remember when it would be like a 90 squad back in the day and they give us a 100k pack tradable to do it? Or like you'd put in a icon, regardless of like what it was. It could be an 85 rated untradeable icon and they'd give you a 100k pack. Alright, you guys ready for some 8220s? Let's see if the pack weight's better today. We got 5 for you guys right now. EA's loading our pack weight right now. They just loaded it, so we're gonna get a team of the season in the first one, and then be disappointed in the next 4. '87s and 84. That is disgusting. It's like they're purposely doing it, man. Unbelievable. Second one. Man. Third one. Dybala. Nice. 89, 86. Okay. Dude, they... Oh my goodness. I feel like I get more 85s and 86s out of a crafting upgrade than I do these. Another non-walkout! Okay, multiple 85s at least. Zero team of the seasons out of 5 of these, by the way. Barrier the Goat and Snipe and Harris for 12,000. And selling usually for 13,250. And then I sniped in Italian, sold them for 25,000 in Cordoba, and then sold them for 21,000. W, man. Yeah, dude, I love special card sniping and flipping, especially when there's an influx of heroes on the market. You'll notice it, like either someone's relisting a bunch of them that didn't sell before, or EA's like putting them on the market, or they just showed up in packs. And once you can hit that wave, there's so many nice deals. Did I miss another 30 coin pack? No. Alright, cool. You guys ready for the 83 14s? We're going to see if these are any better. Well, let's do the daily login first, so we don't forget. Perfect. Yeah. Got, what is it, 4 of these? So let's do low to high, 83 to 84, ignore position, storage all, chuck in our team of seasons. Dude, the menus are so bad right now. I mean, they're always bad, but somehow it feels even worse. Okay, that works. Okay, 2 more. Alright, special low to high. Gotta use all those 88 and 89 specials. We could probably put them in the hero PP. Just clear out a little bit. Alright, we have some 84 starting to filter in. We're going to do high to low this time. We're going to do nominee. Or highlight. Oh, boys. This game, man. You do 2 things. And it can't load. How will league upgrades work? Will they just separate for each league tomorrow? So my guess is we're going to see a copy and paste of the men's and women's league combined that we've had previously for each section. And then also similar ones to what we probably had for Team of the Year. I don't think we're going to get back the MLS, Saudi, Syria, League 1-1. Nor do I think we'll have only like the men's French league by itself, League 1. Why is my daily gold upgrade only 13? I thought it was 30. Team of the season grind upgrades are 30 a day. Daily gold upgrades are 13. There we go. Finally loads in. Okay, is that number 4? It's loading again! What is loading? What is it incapable of doing? All right, here we go. $86, we'll take that. All the Timmies are buying bronzes at $250 instead of buying the bronze pack. Wait, are bronzes up to $250? Or people are just buying them like at the end of the hour for $250? Okay. Need to have patience with EA. It's not EA's fault they're such an incompetent company. They're just a billion-dollar organization. That's it. What was the reason why FC users have lower IQs? LLJK. You got to be smart to make 10 million coins pre-Team of the Year. We're going to make, hopefully, 25 million pre-Team of the Year next year. First team of the season from an 82+20. I cannot relate. You just got Rodman. W. What do you think will come out when the 82+20 goes away? Tomorrow on Monday, we're getting most likely the premium league specifics. That will be like the thing that people are dying for the most. This looks like it's set to go away, the 82+20s on Tuesday. And if that's the case, I don't think we're going to actually get a replacement for it. Maybe we'll get a new version of some daily repeatable that you can do like 5 times. Kind of like the 83 times 14. But probably like something smaller end, more wasteful. Tell me what's up, buddy. So glad I found you so I get unlimited packs. It literally is. I can't think of a time. I even was saying yesterday, this isn't rage bait. I'm dead serious when I say this. I feel like this year we've all complained so much that we don't have exchanges, and we miss exchanges so much. Looking back at how crucial exchanges were to the menu grind later in the year. I feel like after Team of the Season, and specifically next year, we're going to look back at the Team of the Season crafting upgrade, and we're going to be like, oh my gosh, that crafting upgrade was literally insane for the things you could get into it, the fodder, the unlimited craftability of it. Truly game-changing. It's like a low-end exchange. And like the thing that I think is better than exchanges, the reason why I think it's better than exchanges is because you don't have to submit your high-rated fodder to get another pack then. It's all low-end stuff that you're submitting to build up the higher stuff. So it's like you get the unlimited pack aspect of exchanges, but you also get the end reward of building then whatever you want without having to sacrifice. Alright, that was underwhelming. Okay, let's do some... What, Team of the Week upgrades? It's clear 83s, I guess. Oh, wait, no. Let's do 84s into here. He's got Vinny? No shot. No shot. Alright, I have a ton of 85, so we're gonna just stick some 85s in here. Dude, do I need to, like, restart my game? Do you think that'd fix it? Because it's perpetually getting worse. Everything's lagging and loading. Every action we do. Alright, reloaded. Already had Team of the Year Vinny from the Encore pick, though. Yeah, what was the best thing you guys got in the Encore pick? Boom, boom, boom. Patinia? Dude. There's gonna be that logo at the bottom of just anything's loading. It's gonna become a meme at this point. Oh my goodness. I have a theory that cheaters are on Nintendo Switch and PC. You're the only streamer who had unlimited pack method. Most of the creators have no idea what they're on about. I feel like most... That was going to be a good one. I mean, we got to see the season. W, I guess. Creators your FC point shills. I feel like a lot of content creators, especially ones who don't do menu grinds, what they struggle with is having like I was talking about before, like the assembly line build up to it. They want the end product, but they don't want the sustainability that gives you the end product. So they'll cut a million corners when they come out with their so-called methods, which can still work, but you do it, what, a few times a day? Like, how many times on Twitter do you see people tell you, hey, here's how you're going to make packs. Do daily bronze, daily silver, daily gold, throw those into player picks into your 83-14s, 83-14s into your 82-20s, get team of the seasons, upgrade your team, and then at the bottom of that, like, tweet thread is like, and go to u7buy.com to shop coins. To be fair though, I feel like if I recommend a grind, you have to be a certain level of degenerate to actually want to do it. You can do it at small scale and still have it work well, but we take things to the literal extreme. Like, if Insta crafting was a thing and there wasn't any SBC bans, I would literally have probably 25,000 plus Team of the Season craftings upgraded, opened, and put back in. Because I would just rinse it back and forth, back and forth. Oh, we have 1,000 premiums? 1,000 premiums into 1,000 Team of the Season craftings. Oh, we got dailies in these? Let's build out like another 850 to 900 of the premiums. Let's build out another 900 plus of the Team of the Season craftings. Alright, I'm going to make this easier. I'm going to do low to high with 83s and 84s. When it starts using all the 83s and goes to 84s, we'll finish. And then 82s we'll keep for Team Season crafting upgrades. It's not the best way to go about our fodder, but it's the quickest way to clear it. So then we don't have to deal with it as much. You know, I'm taking the 95, but I debated taking the... I don't know if you saw me there for a second. I'm like, wait a second. Do I take the 85 or the 95? Would you quit your job for 10 times your salary if you had to stream FIFA or any other game for 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday? All national holidays, 30 plus vacation days. I mean, I wanted to be a full-time content creator earlier in my life. I started in high school making I started in middle school doing Call of Duty commentary and trick shots, and then I went to Search and Destroy, playing with subscribers on YouTube for a while for Black Ops 3. Then I switched to Black Ops 3 Zombies for a while. Had an opportunity to potentially go full-time during Fortnite when I made that switch. I had a creator code, decent-sized audience on Twitch that we were building up. We would run tournaments every single week where I'd host them. We had like pay-ins where we had a payout as well. But I was in college at the time, so I was just mainly doing college and then that on the side. I would, honestly, I don't think it's worth it to be a content creator full-time. There's definitely things that you can do to build up like an online persona or business where it doesn't wreck your life. But I feel like the reward for most people is not worth what they put in. Like, take this for example. Our community size is nice because I can consistently read your guys' messages, or in my case, read them wrong, or miss some occasionally, but like, I'm still reading your chat. If we had 10 to 100 times the audience, sure, we'd get 10 to 100 times the money, but you'd lose part of the aspect you watch me for. Talking with you guys, chilling with you guys. I'd probably be forced to make content that's more mainstream, like buying FIFA points and just opening packs that way. Yeah, I can't really be bothered anymore. I do this for fun. If money comes from it, sweet, but I wouldn't want to give up a full-time job to do this full-time. Making subpar YouTube videos that hit 10,000 views daily would be better. Well, no one talks about the mental health aspect of feeling trapped in that. I had times where, like, trying to build up to that, I felt trapped, and it wasn't even my full-time job. Imagine someone who literally has a family to support, leaves a good-paying job to try to make this a reality. But on top of that, not like to discourage people, but it's the reality. If the main reason they were able to do that in the first place, let's say, was more on the fact that they had, like, people in their community donating to them rather than just, like, the AdSense that they were getting, or maybe, like, the deals they got from brands. If it was mainly just, like, people donating that kept them afloat, if you then don't have those people donating as much, if you have less of those people watching, if the content you create is no longer popular because the game's popular... Like, think about all the FIFA content creators or EAFC content creators that find something new to play later in the year because the game dies out very quickly after Team of the Year, picks back up a little bit during Team of the Season, and then dies again completely. that would be extremely hard to run a business model off of that. You'd have to have either other sources of income or be creating other content outside of that, like a lot of them do. Imagine Mr. Beast runs an experiment and offers you that as a salary plus everything you make from streams. You can also keep. What do you mean? Offers me 10 times my salary? If he's offering 10 times the salary, I would take that for like a year. Because then you'd, what, not work for a year in terms of a normal job. And then you go back to your normal job after that. You just reinvest the money. Or you try to make a business work. So, like, my thing is, I would love to have, like, if I were to do a YouTube channel or, like, YouTube content full-time, I'd want it to be faceless. I'd want it to be a business model rather than me. What do you do when you get all dailies? Do you just buy golds? The only time I'll ever buy golds is usually if I've already done like 15 to 25 League SBC runs after that, and I'm already 150 to 250,000 coins up on the day. I'll either then bid on gold commons if I'm really wanting to keep crafting after 5 to 6 hours. Usually it's closer to 8 at that point because you've opened hundreds upon hundreds of other packs too. Or you can buy the weekly provisions as a investment as well. Because think of it this way. If you're buying the gold common provisions, buying every single one of them, I don't know what the final cost is. I don't know how much a single one is and how many you can do throughout the week. But that ends up making its money back, essentially, whether it's through League SBCs or whether it's through crafting upgrades into fodder, into something that gives you tradable packs. You'll get those coins back. Alright, can we get to 1,000 team this season crafting upgrade packs again today? That's going to be the goal. We have, what, hour and a half until the game starts? How possible is that going to be? Dude, we're going to have to go to Pale Tools to open packs. This is so slow. But VVD, how many coins do you have, buddy? Builders should have a feature that we can add a minimum amount of players from one club into an SBC every time. I do the League 1 segment. I have to fill the 6 players by hand. They do have that. So, here, want me to show you mine when we are able to leave this? So, if you go, create a separate, when you're in the League 1 Eredivisie section, I have 2 tabs I do. I do one that's Eredivisie, and then I do one that's League 1. So I have those 2 things as a section. And then for the Eredivisie, they have an option for you to include the club you want to use. So click Eredivisie as the league, and do the lowest on the list club. And I usually start from the bottom, and I'll buy my way up. So it might be different from what's bottom on console versus when you're on Pale Tools. But I'll show you what I mean. And then you can put in a amount you want to use from that too. So I usually do upwards to 8, 6 to 8, because sometimes you'll have some left over. Sometimes you'll pack some. Yeah, I can show you what I have. Alright, hopefully you guys can see that okay. Alright, here it is, Mango. Pulling it up right now, bud. If you want to screenshot this or... It reset. So I just do league. So like Eredivisie, club. I'll put Willem, and then player count. I'll do like 8. If you want to put like mins and maxes, that way you're not using like a special card, like maybe upwards to 83, maybe 82. If you have an inform, I'll do something like this where I'm ignoring the positions. Maybe I'm doing low to high. And then I'll do the rest as League 1. I'll save that. And then when I'm going in the next time, I'll edit the template and just change the team, save it, put them in. Next time I go in, change it, and I work my way up this way. Yes, you only need 6, but you can use more. If you're using 6 only, and you have a bunch of League 1 untradables, that's one thing. But if you're doing 25 to 50 runs a day, eventually you're going to run out of League 1 cards. So if you can slow that process by using 1 or 2 more, or having a leftover one that you packed, putting up to 7 or 8, that's going to help you more in the long run. And each time you're still profit guaranteed. Because what, 6 cards for 200 is 1,200 coins for a pack that you get minimum of 5,000 plus for? You up that a little bit, you're still pure profit. So that's just something to think about when you're going that large of scale. Little tweaks over time. How do I do the mixed league upgrades when I've done my golds into crafting upgrade? Premium mix. If you haven't watched our video from yesterday, we talk about all the different kind of routes to go on the menus, including like with League SBCs. We have the League SBC video with Pale Tools if you want to watch that too. How do I mix league upgrades when I've done my golds into crafting upgrades? So what you can do is if you have nothing left in your club, start League SBCs tomorrow instead of today. Or if you want to open some of your Team of Season crafting upgrades and have some gold rares, even if you don't really have gold commons, you can still do some League SBCs with that. Or if you want to buy a provisions pack or 2, you can put some stuff in as well. So like if you want to go in and buy, where's the common one? For 15k, 30 commons, do a few of those, spend like 45k, and then make the 45k back pretty quickly with League SBCs. That'd be my go-to. My personal thing to do is Eredivisie clubs. But you can do League 1 as well. I just like League 1 because you get a lot of golds from it. So I just use that to make sure we get the rating without having to worry about having the 6 from their team. But you can do it whatever way you want. I just recommend Eredivisie because I'm so used to it. And there's more bronzes and silvers in general for those teams. You have less golds. You can't buy a gold for 150 like you can a bronze and silver. Does that make sense? Yeah, back-to-back team of seasons? That's probably the most shocking thing I've ever heard. What button are you pressing? Auto send to club? I have S is my send to club, and then I have Z is the untradeable duplicate send to dupe storage. I believe those are defaults to Pale Tools, the version I'm using. But you can set it to whatever you want, I'm pretty sure. Look at that. We still have over 900 packs. So that total pack number, I'm telling you, it's going to be way over 1,000. Because we have all the dailies from yesterday we haven't done yet. These alone, we'll do another, probably make another 30 plus Team of Season craftings from what we opened already. So another 300 plus Team of Season craftings just from that. We're already at 600. So yeah, that number, man, I'm so excited. I swear last year at this time we also had the Team of the Week pick with 2 segments. It was so nice for pack farming. It was. But remember what I said. We're going to look back we look back right now at exchanges of how nice it was and the Team of the Week player pick and all those things to make coins. I think we're going to look back after Team of the Season to both the Team of the Season crafting grind right now and then next year look back at it and say, wow, this was basically a low-end exchange. And honestly, in a lot of ways, it's better because instead of having to submit your high-end fodder into something to make a pack consistently, like your 87s, 88s, 89s into the exchanges, you're putting your low-end cards back into this pack to get high-end fodder over and over and over. Can I ask a big question? Oh gosh, what? Hey, we're probably going to get to 2,500 plus of these today. Wait, question. Is there a way we can run a formula? Because I'm bad at math. Is there a way we could run a formula with the Team of the Season crafting upgrade? If you, let's say, had 1,000 Team of the Season crafting upgrade packs, let's say you never got a walkout and you strictly just wanted to take the 5 cards that you got from it and put it back into the Team of the Season crafting upgrade where you need 8 cards. Is there a way we can figure out 1,000 packs, the 5,000 cards you'd get into that, how many more you could craft, and then from that, how many more you could craft, and then from that, how many more you could craft? Is there a way we can generate something where we get that total number of it taking you all the way to 0? How many packs you'd actually have to do? Why are you using main leagues into the Team of Season crafting? Because what I recommend you guys to do with League SBCs, I physically can't do myself right now because I'm trying to run out of packs. I don't want to build up higher if I can avoid it because I'm never going to run out of packs. We're to the point we're so unlimited. I took 1,000 Team of Season crafting packs and I thought we'd be out by the end of Team of Season. We're going to be in the last few days of Team of Season and we're probably going to have 1,500 Team of Season crafting packs because we're so good at making these even without League SBCs. So if I included League SBCs in it, not only would it slow it down even more, we'd get millions more liquid coins and it'd take infinitely longer to open these packs. So I have to drop that set personally for myself. But if I didn't drop it, this number would be building up even higher for coins, packs, at a much faster rate. Switched to 82 picks. Had 2 team seasons last night and 8 picks. Are you going to ask, can you put picks into your grind? You can. You're just going to get way less picks versus packs. But go for it if you want to include it. Like I'm doing a card collecting RTG, so I need to spam the 1 of 15 encore pick. How do I spam those? Same thing. If you watch our video on how to make unlimited 82 plus upgrades from yesterday, that same thing will help you craft the encore. So if you haven't watched that yet, that would be my advice for the encore. But then instead of saving maybe like, what is it? The 85s and 86 for the 8220, if you're doing the encore, what do you need? 86s and 87s? I don't have it saved right now. Yeah, 86s and 87. 87 rated squad, so not even 86s. So you'd be better off. You would just have to save 86s, and then everything else could go into the 87s. So you could do this unlimited menu grind and have way more diversity in terms of what you're looking for. The nice thing for you then, though, is what you could do is the liquid coins you get from the tradable packs. If you're short 1 or 2 86s, you could then buy an 86 as well with the coins you're getting. That's insane. Also, how many SBC completions do you do on a web app before the risk of a soft ban? That's a good question. It really depends. It seems recently I've been able to do way more. And by way more, it's like 50 to 100 before I get the soft ban. It used to be like 25 to 30, it felt like. But I try to, as best as possible when I'm on here, mix up opening packs versus making packs. So what you'll normally see me do is I'll store everything, fill up my dupe storage. Once my dupe storage gets to 100 or close to it, I'll work on getting my dupe storage emptied. Then I'll keep filling up my club as much as possible, fill up my dupe storage quicker, get rid of everything in my dupe storage until it's basically all dupes, and then I'll go back to console and make everything in mass. Yeah, but I need the 86s for the 8220 as well. So I guess the question is, what do you want? Timeout. Ask yourself the honest question. What do you expect to get in the 8220s, realistically, knowing how bad their pack weight is? And then you got to ask yourself the question, what do you care about more? Packing a decent team this season or packing a crazy previous promo card? Like, is the 96 rated Arsenal 15K card for the women's team going to feel worth it for grinding the 8220s when you've opened 100 of those and you got just one of them? Or is it going to feel nice when you get Mbappe? I mean, you can do both. You're just going to severely be limiting yourself either way. For example, you're probably not wanting to do version 2, right? You're not wanting the 290s, which the 90 you'd get from the Encore anyways. So you're probably going to want to do version 1. So if you're doing version 1, sure, you can do the 85s easily. But if you're going to be able to need 4 86s and you need 5 for the Encore, good luck getting them. Yeah, that's the thing. So, but here's the thing now for you. Your issue is going to be, if you're doing the Encore into the 82 plus player picks, 82 plus, or 82 plus times 20, this is going to be your issue. When you get a crazy pull and you see a 90 there, are you going to take the 90 over the crazy pull? Because then how often are you going to keep going? If you're only getting 90s from the Encore, essentially, if you do 2 of these and each time you get a 90, not only are you guaranteed to not get a crazy pull because you're taking the 90s over any crazy pull anyways, you would need a minimum of 10 86s and 2 87 squads just to get one bare minimum 82 times 20 crafted that you're not even guaranteed a walkout in. Does that feel like a good use of your time? Does that feel like it's worth doing? Or spamming unlimited team of season crafting packs, getting unlimited fodder into the rest of the menu grind, occasionally making it 82-20 and making unlimited exchanges, or not exchanges, making unlimited encores instead as your focus. That seems way more worth it in my opinion. I mean, you could do that too. If you did League SBCs into the Encore PP, you'd get fodder. You could even build some team of season craftings on the side. But the liquid coins you'd be getting from League SBCs, you could just buy 86s. Or buy 89s or 90s if you needed them. You'd be making so many coins if you're spamming it anyways. And then if you want to include the 82 plus player pick into there, because it's less cards needed, sure. Like I said, you guys don't have to do my exact grind. I give recommendations and reasons for why I do what I do. You might have a different goal than me. You might really enjoy the look of opening a player pick. And even if it's less efficient to craft more, you might take that and do that instead. That's fine. Yeah, this number's going to be well. We might actually get to 3K of these crafted by the end of the day. Because I still have to turn my dailies from yesterday and the dailies from today into these packs as well. We still have over 200 of these to open. This has taken us all weekend. Like I said, think about the recycle, how long that's going to take. Especially during the week. How long are live streams realistically going to be during the week? I have my last football match in my league on Monday. So I'll probably have to leave by 6. Which means I'll be able to stream for like an hour, maybe hour and a half maybe. And then Tuesday I have dinner at 6:30, so another like hour and a half stream. Wednesday probably another hour and a half stream, and then Thursday probably like a last full send before Shapeshifters. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Team of Season grinds and craftings go away on Friday, right? Sorry to ask, but I copied your SBC templates from Prem League and SBCs for La Liga, Prem, and Serie A and Bundesliga, and the template keeps including players from the same team. So 2 things. You might have had SBC storage selected. If you have SBC storage selected and you have 1 player from each team, it's not going to do the 1 player for each team for the SBC storage. So that's probably the case where it's pulling players from there and in your club. So if you turn that off, it'd probably fix it, or you can just remove them by hand. Yeah. In my opinion, it's worth keeping that on and just looking quickly to see, oh, it's this guy, I can just move him quick, than it is to turn it off. But it's personal preference. Same thing also applies for if you guys have SBC storage that you're using for like player picks or team season crafting upgrades. If you're only using certain leagues, like let's say you're using non-important leagues, but then you also select SBC storage, you might have the question, oh, Mumbo, I'm doing non-top leagues, but why is it submitting those in there? Most likely it's a dupe storage card. And if that's the case, ask yourself the question, do you want all your dupe storage just to go into like a crafting upgrade or something to easily remove it? I probably would do that, because that means you already have one in your club, so you should be good to go. Alright, I think I'm going to watch the game on my phone while we stream. I think I might do that instead. We'll see. Because I might just move my workout to later. No guarantees yet. We'll see how far we get in the next, like, 45 minutes. But we'll play it by ear. You gonna see Portugal Spain? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I'm either gonna watch it on my phone while we stream, or I'm gonna end the stream and watch it while I work out at the gym. Potential SBC band? We'll see. I'm going to refresh before we go back to console. See if it fixes it. I think what Pale Tools is doing too, and it's kind of smart if Paletta is actually doing it, I think he's starting to give the soft ban notices way quicker in a way where a lot of times if you refresh, it feels like you're not actually soft banned, but it breaks it apart enough where it keeps you going. All right, let's see. If we refresh. I have squad battle rewards. A 75 player pack or something. Premium gold pack. W. Yeah, like we got the soft ban. We now no longer have it. But we'll probably get soft ban pretty quickly. Okay, what are we at? 907 packs, 188 of those left. 673 of these. Let's go. Cold, dude. That's good. What's best? Do one squad on League SBC and open the pack, or do all four and then open? If you're trying to be as efficient as possible, I usually do all four and open. And I'm also doing then 5 League SBC runs in a row usually. I prepare my club for that when it comes to the like silver lib and suds, the amount of gold Acunas, Ledesmas, Cotezes that I have ready at any given time. Eredivisie, 1 teams. We'll try to get in, do 3 to 5 as we're opening to get stuff back. Deal with duplicate storage, deal with off leagues, clear, put fodder into stuff, reinvest. Then you discard tradables. So I would actually not open, if you're using Pale Tools for League SBCs, I would keep your tradable packs. I'd hide them and then open those on console. It's going to be a lot easier to deal with quick selling players and then keeping like the other stuff that has value. If you open them on Pale Tools, it's going to be harder to quick sell things accordingly. What I mean by that is players normally pop up in front, dupes pop up in the back, so you can get rid of those easily. And then whether you want to compare price and list like an anchor or something right away, or store them in your club for later, it's way less hassle to do it that way. If my math is mathing multiplier 50, 5 times 77 by roughly 1.2, 1,077 times 5, recraft roughly 1,243. The number would be 1,243 for my question before. If I opened 1,000. One every 2 I open, craft me another one. So wouldn't it be bare minimum 1,500 if I opened 1,000? Then I made another 500. If it halved each time, at least it'd be less than half. But wouldn't it be 1,000? 500, 250, 125, so on and so forth. Yeah, purely without it, no matter the poll. If it was pure 5 cards back into an 8... Let's see, that'd be 1,000 times 5. 5,000 cards put in where you need 8. You can craft another 625. So that means you would bare minimum have opened 1,625 team of season crafting upgrades at that point. But the 625 that you just opened would then net you 5 each would make you 3,125. You divide that by 8 again, you get 390. Times that by 5, divided by 8. 244, times that by 5, divided by 8. 152, times that by 5, divided by 8. 95, times that by 5, divided by 8. 59, times that by 5, divided by 8, that's 37, times that by 5, divided by 8 is 23, times that by 5, divided by 8 is 14, times that by 5, divided by 8 is 9, times that by 5. Shoot, I messed up. Oh, is it? Why? Oh, I'm thinking of the premiums. Yeah, you're right. It's 9. Yeah, I'm wrong. You're right. But if I just join into, we were running math on. Okay, so let's do that again. Actually, let's do it on stream. That'd be better because you can see it all on here. Memory, history. Okay. So if you simply took, you got no walkouts or anything, you recycled everything, 1,000 packs of team season crafting upgrades times the 5 golds you get into it would give you 5,000 rare golds back. If a team of season crafting upgrade requires 9, that 1,000 that you just opened, you could make another 555. Times that by 5 gets the amount of gold rares. Divided that by 9 is 308. Times that by 5. Divide that by 9. Times that by 5. Divided 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 by 9. Times that by 5. And you get to 1 pack after this, probably. Yeah. That's a lot of packs. Alright, those are reloaded. Can you do a bit of the method? I don't fully understand. If you're talking the how to make unlimited 82x20s, we have a video from yesterday that walks through step by step with other video guides too for each part of the process, whether it's League SBCs, Team of Season crafting upgrades, other menu content, dailies. Have you watched those yet, or is that what you're stuck on? Brian was able to use math for something useful. I still think the 1,200 and... What just happened? Are you sure it's not 2,243 packs, Mango? barely watched them. I'll have a look back over it. Yeah, if you haven't watched the video yesterday, we go in extremely vivid detail about the whole grind. So I highly recommend watching that video. But why do you submit duplicate exchange players on the web app? Duplicate storage, you mean? I have either my SBC set thing to use storage players or use all, so it pulls from both storage and that. Yeah, so there should be a tab that says SBC storage. If you click that on, it'll use SBC storage as well. Or you can use just SBC storage, Gesture Club, or both. Usually if I'm doing just SBC storage on Pale Tools, I'll just do it by hand rather than using the template. I'll just request. And rather than using the template, I'll just say use Squad Builder. And then use dupe storage and then go into like load a high or something. Let's say you have an infinite SBC storage and open all 1,000, recraft, you end up with having 1,243 after crafting. I'm not understanding how you're getting the 1,243 number. Unless we're talking about two different things. My question is, if you had 1,000 packs, right? Team of Season crafting upgrades. And you started opening the first one. And you worked your way down to 999. You would then tick, I opened one pack. By getting down to 0, you would then say, I've opened 1,000 packs. From that alone, we've already acknowledged that it takes 9. So roughly, let's say hypothetically it was 10. That 1,000 packs becomes 500 packs now. So if you get through all 500, that'd be 1,500 packs minimum. So I don't get what the 1,243 number is. Unless it's 2,243 and you're not including the original 1,000. Then that makes sense. But what, you're essentially a little less than halving each time. So 1,000 becomes 500, 500 becomes 250. 250 becomes 125. Unless I'm doing the math wrong, but I don't think I am. Also, too, if you guys are ever watching a video of mine, pro tip, if you're on the TV or if you're on PC or laptop, I don't know if you can do it on your phone, but if you're watching a guide or you're re-watching a guide, feel free to increase the speed to like ×2 or something like that. If it's like a 10 to 15 minute video and you're just kind of either skimming or you're wanting specific parts, just speed it up. I do that so much when I watch content to go back over. Do your team season grinding upgrades, boys? Just got a team season bronze from it. W. Yeah, you don't include the starting at 1,000 you have sitting in your pack section, but Pale Tools would show 2,200. Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. You're going off the Pale Tools number. Yes, correct. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, because those are already crafted. We wouldn't craft them again. I'm talking about the total opened, if we could see that number. So I'm asking a little bit different of a question. I want that number of crafted to be over 5,000 for sure. But like, I'm wondering the total number of like packs, I guess technically that'd be opened. And that's not even including the daily SBCs that would make that even larger. Or, whatchamacallits, provisions. Which, by the way, when do provisions end? Is it like 5 days? What's up, Football Maestro? Alright, let's do another 82-20. Wrong. Osimhen's better than Messi. Grinding as always. Yes, sir. They restock with Friday's promo? Gotcha. So what I might do, I might office stream, get all the dailies done from today, the daily bronze, silver, gold, team of season grind ones, open those along with the ones from yesterday, put those in the team of season craftings, and then all with provisions. Oh no, I don't think I even have to use provisions. I'm going to hold provisions. I'm going to just do some League SBC runs for the first time in a while off a stream. Just get rid of some of my silvers in my club and make some more liquid coins to give us more flexibility with other stuff then. It's honestly, it's hilarious because you know EA is purposely doing it, but it's also so sad because you know they're making money off of it. That's the most disgusting thing. It's like I almost want to laugh, but it's like they're screwing people over actively. Just for no reason. Trying to make money off of them for them to get nothing. There's at least other gamble stuff that they used to do where you would guarantee them something. You're almost guaranteed to get nothing. I could probably open if I opened 100 82x20s just in a row, not only do I think I'd get less than 5 team of the seasons, I probably wouldn't crack a team of the season over 25k. Imagine someone spending, like, FIFA points on packs to get them those cards. To then put in. Sickening. I'd stick to crafting upgrades and that's it. Yeah, I mean, I mainly do crafting upgrades into them. Yep, 200 during Team of the Year lands you minimum 3 good Team of the Years. Exactly, that's the other crazy thing. And like, remember during Team of the Year how excited we were for Team of the Season? Because we're like, oh, this Team of the Week requirement for the 2 sections, we could just do a Team of the Season instead. And we're going to pack so many Team of the Seasons that we'll be able to craft even more unlimited of these. And then EA's like, oh, that's cute. 85s and 86s. By the way, why did the community settle for the same repeatable pack from 5 months ago with even shitty requirements? I don't think anyone in the community is settled. I think everyone's upset about it. The question is, though, you're upset about it, what can you actually do? Like, stop playing the game? Most people do that anyways. And the issue isn't not being able to complete this. You can complete it. Everyone's just used to the unlimited aspect of Team of the Season, or Team of the Year, where if you ask people how many did they make during Team of the Year, I would argue, even if you aren't a crazy menu grinder, most people got 50 to 100 done if you were on it daily and spent some time. I see no one complaining about the pack. They dislike the odds and the requirements. I don't know if you understand me. I don't know what you're saying. I see everyone doing nothing but complaining. I see everyone complaining about the requirements for the pack. I see everyone complaining about the pack weight. Very few Team of Seasons ever get packed out of this, and most of the time, you're not even getting a walkout or an 85 or 86. Most of the time, it's 87 plus. There's only 2 90s that are gold rares in the game currently that aren't Ultimate Team of Season cards. So unless you're doing the Encore pick, where you have to put in, 6 86s and then an 87 rated team, you have no other way of getting 90s other than buying them or doing one of the EFL Team of Seasons in the Prem Team of Season pack. Or I think maybe the Super League has one too if you do those and get lucky to get a 90 rated Team of Season. And then you have, 3 or 4 90 rated Team of the Weeks and the 84 plus Team of the Week upgrade. Those would be the only ways you could get them. So version 2 is horrific, unless you already had a lot of them in your club like me. Then you were able to get quite a few made. But then 85s and 86s, you get very few 86s. You'll either have to buy them or slowly grind it over time, like we recommend doing with other SBCs that'll get you better stuff in general. Are you saying, though, Football Maestro, it shouldn't even be an 82-20? Are you saying it should be something like an 83-20? Like something even better than what we got during Team of the Year in terms of rating? Feel like you didn't get my point? I feel like I just said exactly what you were thinking. Did I not? Or you probably didn't respond to that yet. If we got 82 repeatable in January, we're deemed to get an 85-10 in 10 months. We shouldn't. Yes. Oh, yeah. Where to put my high-rated fodder? I have a storage full with lowest card 89 and no player SBC in sight. We just got an unlimited hero pick today, 91 plus. You could put it in there. Bunch of 87 and 88s you can put in, I believe. We should be having an 83 times 15. I'm trying to think what I would actually want. I don't think the amount of cards in it or the rating matters as much as the recyclability to me. I would much rather have it, even if they dropped it from an 82-20, if they made it an 81-20, made it 2 tradable pack sections, but made the requirements super easy just to put it back in and put it back in. I would honestly prefer that over higher rating. Like, if it was an 83-15 and you needed an 83 rated squad and an 84 rated squad fully, so that's, minimum of 22 cards you're putting in, I would be pissed with an 83-15 because you're going to get mostly 83s. Yeah, I'd want something that's, sustainable. Because, remember during Team of the Year, our dupe storage was filled with Herburgers. We had almost 189 rateds. That was the issue we were running into. It was the best problem to potentially have. And I truly hope we see things like that after Team of the Season. Because, again, we're in summertime. We're going to have to get to the point where Footies comes out anyways, and you want to pack everything in the game, and we'll have the unlimited, like, 85-10 or whatever. Why not enjoy those sort of things earlier? And, like, my case that I'm pleading with people is I think the team of season crafting is exactly that. I personally think this is the best pack in the game, and I would even argue this is better than exchanges. You can still put shit odds to sell the high odds store packs, but it's something that makes people stick to the game. For sure. Can you imagine I'd be going to the beach 2 times today in an Ultimate Team of Season weekend? Alright, where is... There we go. Alright, we're almost to 950 packs. So again, that number keeps getting higher and higher. By the time we recycle these into all the Team of Season craftings, it'll be almost 1,000. And then the dailies from yesterday for sure would take it to 1,000 plus. And then all the dailies today. So we are very close at our goal. So now the question becomes tomorrow, what league specific should I degenerate the most? I'm thinking the Spanish ones. So La Liga, Liga F. I don't think I really care about the Prem. But on top of that, I think a lot of the Prem ones are going to be the Prem women that are like 15K. Do you guys think that would be the best option potentially for like a quote-unquote really good pull? I mean, I already got Messi, so I don't need Messi. I don't think it's worth it to like focus on Saudi League to try to get Ronaldo. I think just doing all the Ligas would be probably the way to go. Yeah, we're still soft banned. Okay. So I think this is logically a good place to probably end. If we're soft banned. So we still have 162 of these. I'll open these off stream. I have all the dailies from today to add on to the ones yesterday. So we'll have 60 grind packs, 23 11 gold players packs. What I'll probably do is I will open the rest of these off stream, see how close to 1,000 we get there, and then maybe start opening the gold players packs to get me the rest of the way there. Maybe the grind packs. And then the rest, I'll start doing maybe a few League SBC runs off stream to start generating some more coins, get some stuff ready for tomorrow. And then for Monday, tomorrow, my plan is before stream starts, I'm going to be opening Team of Season crafting upgrades on my lunch break. I'm going to be spamming these even if we're over 1,000. I'm going to be building out a bunch of La Liga premiums in advance for the stream. So that way we're not starting at square one. We'll already have a decent chunk to open. So, yeah. That'll be it for today. Have fun watching the game. Let me know who you think's going to win, Portugal or Spain. Yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow. God bless. Have a good rest of your weekend. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.